Today, I'm here to talk to you about CLIQKI. Recently, we were at an accelerator program, which was held by Antler. Antler is is a venture capitalist firm that builds and invests in what they call the defining technology companies of tomorrow. It's been a good experience, and it helped us to understand more about our markets and what we're trying to build, and it was really a great time. Here are some clips from them.
Baby.
I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too, man. Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave this room.
I got you. I got you.
Whoa.
Super Bowl, here we go.
Are you kidding me?
Technically, I didn't leave the room.
Advertising has changed and evolved rapidly over the past decade, a couple of decades. I remember when I was young, when I was going to watch TV, you pretty much knew all the ads that would come on TV. Because, well, I lived in Africa, and growing up in Africa, I had a couple of ads that would come before your favorite TV shows. You know, for instance, like this one. You got the best struggle quality. Or there's that one.
Blue Band now comes in a new tin.
Your memories will catch with Blue Band on Black.
Well, some of you know those ads. But my point is, at the time, there were not too many companies that were clamoring for ad space. You had the local television, you had a couple of ads that would run, and then ultimately that evolved to what we have today. But before that, I mean, you had radio ads, then you had the internet, and then you have your different pop-ups that will come up while you're doing stuff, all the annoying pop-ups. And then, of course, you have social media platforms like Instagram, and of course, you have YouTube that also they are advertising companies. Google is one of the largest advertising companies in the world. So pretty much every single day of our lives, we are bombarded with thousands and thousands of subtle ads. Whether you go on Google and you do a search for your favorite Nike shoe, next thing you know, you could be, I don't know, browsing the internet or watching a video like this, and something pops up a pop-up comes about, buy this new shoe. So advertising has really, really, really evolved over the last couple of years. And most of this funding for advertising lands in the hands of the big players, of the big major companies, which is great. So we pretty much are the consumers, and we're also the product. And so companies like Facebook and Google, which are fantastic companies, arguably, and they have generated a lot of income because they have an advertising model whereby they can advertise to businesses and say, hey, we understand our users, we understand people on the platform, we know their likes, we know their dislikes, and so the brand is rewarded, or the brand gets a bang for their buck because they are able to reach that target market, and we as consumers get to buy, and these big tech companies in the middle are able to make fun money from the brands and sell to us, the consumers. And so many times we are the consumers, we go out, we talk to different people about different things that we love, things that we buy, but we don't really get anything for talking. Like we do recommendations all the time. We talk to people about your favorite hairstylist. You talk to people about the place that you love to shop, what you get for your kids. And people like to buy stuff from referrals. They buy stuff through referrals, because there's so much stuff out there. You don't know what's right, what's good, what's not so good. So you rather call a friend and say, hey, what do you do for your kids? Where do you buy your clothes? Where do you buy this? And for all those referrals, we don't really get much. And we're the major source of advertising by ourselves. I'm saying this to say that the advertising model is great, but there's a new advertising model that I think is really going to change the world. And that's the concept of influencer marketing. Is people talking to people or promoting a product or a service for a brand through your direct market. For example, if you're a social media influencer and you have a huge following, if an influencer says, hey, why don't you try out this new product, you're more likely to buy that product because it's by an influencer, somebody that you follow, somebody that you feel like you have a connection with, as opposed to going to Amazon and Googling my favorite shoe and 1,000 different recommendations come up. For most of the time, we lean on to what we say, what Amazon says, recommended by Amazon, which is great, but a lot of times also it makes sense when we get a referral from somebody that we know. And that's why I'm very, very excited about a platform that we built a while ago. For those who are on this channel or follow us here on YouTube, you remember you would see a couple of videos here and there about this platform that we built, and I'm very, very excited to talk about CLIQKI. CLIQKI is an influencer marketing platform. We're a digital platform or a marketplace for brands and influencers. For brands to talk more about their product and their service, and for influencers to get compensated by sharing content on behalf of brands with their followers and get rewarded with tokens.
Choppy money.
Go big with CLIQKI or go home. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Why I'm so excited about CLIQKI is we believe that every single person is an influencer because we all have influence. We all talk to people, talk to our friends, we talk to our family members about stuff, about products all the time. So why not get rewarded for stuff that we do anyway? We share content, we share links, we talk about videos we watched. The other day, someone came over to my house and talked about this very, very funny channel on YouTube. I thought it was hysterical. And I watched it just based on that recommendation. There are thousands of channels on YouTube, but I watched I binge watched a series or a couple of videos on this channel because of somebody's recommendation. And everyone and anyone can do that. So if you haven't signed up with CLIQKI, just go to www.cliqki.com and just register, and then just begin to share content. The more you share, the more that you can possibly earn. Also excited to talk about what we're doing next. We're moving to different places. We are going to be in Ghana very soon. We're also going to be in Kenya, so let's look out for that. So the platform is currently available in West Africa, specifically in Nigeria. And as I mentioned, we're moving to other parts of the world. Look out for when we come to a location near you. So really excited about what we're doing. I'm looking forward to you signing up with CLIQKI. And like we always say, the more you share, the more that you earn. And so my wish for you is that you sign up with CLIQKI and you can understand and leverage the power of influencer marketing. I strongly, strongly believe that influencer marketing can and will absolutely revolutionize advertising and will definitely change the world.
Still looking for ways of earning extra income? CLIQKI lets you earn by sharing content you normally would have with friends. Go to www.cliqki.com and register a new account. Now you can start earning easily. Find out more about CLIQKI on any of our social media handles. CLIQKI. Create, share, earn.